What's going on, guys? Thank you for sticking right to the end with me, and I'm going to show you today what you need to start your very own agency online, and why this is the easiest business for you to make money in 2018. Okay, if anybody's trying to tell you that this business is more complicated than what I've laid out here on the board, is basically lying to you. Okay, this is what my students and I have taken, all the steps that we've taken to set up our own businesses. Okay, now what you need to do if you want to start an agency online is, first you need to have a domain. You need to pick a domain, and also it needs to be available. Okay, we live in 2018, so obviously one word type domains will not be available. Something related to what you're going to be doing or the results that you're going to be bringing for your clients. So you need to pick a domain for your business. That could be anything related to your first name, maybe, and then media, or first name and then agency. It could be anything. Okay, get creative. Don't spend too much time on it though. It's not that important, in my opinion. You can go to leandomainsearch.com. It's a very good site, website. You can find an available domain there. Also, you need to purchase your domain. Okay, step number 2, purchase the domain. Make sure you purchase it from the same provider as you're going to get the hosting, which is the step 3. Okay. Now for step 2, where you're going to purchase your domain, obviously you can go to namecheap.com. You can go to sites like HostGator, Bluehost.com. They're all good. That doesn't really matter which one you choose. Okay. Number 3, obviously get the hosting. You're gonna need a hosting as well to go with the domain. Number 4, create a G Suite account. Okay, and I'm gonna explain, obviously, you're gonna see later on in the steps why you need to have a G Suite account. Around all the email providers on the internet, I found that G Suite, which is the professional version of Gmail, is probably the best. Okay, when it comes to landing your emails, because you're going to be cold prospecting. Okay, so number 5, you need to create social media pages for your agency. Okay, that's important just for SEO. You're probably not going to get any clients coming from there. It's a good practice to have, to be seen all around the social media as well. And to start creating content, it doesn't have to be anything complicated. It can be a simple thing as, an image and a quote by somebody. Okay, and then your logo comes right underneath. And this is it. This is literally content. Okay, on your Facebook and LinkedIn, you might be sharing articles that other people have written that are related to your industry. Number 7, pick a high-end niche. Now, a lot of people, if you're somebody who's watching right now, and maybe you have tried to build an agency, but then what you did was you didn't pick a high-end niche, and instead you picked somebody who can't really afford your services, then you literally shot yourself in the foot. Okay, if the business cannot afford to do business with you, then that's not the right, that's not the right industry for you to pick. So it's very important to pick a high-end niche. And to give you an example of what a high-end niche is something like real estate, lawyers, life insurance as well. It's pretty good. Step number 8, you need to make sure that you do your research. The way for you to do a proper research on your industry is literally pick up the phone and call people. Pretend like you're somebody who's trying to get their who's interested in their services, right? Just pick their brain, and somebody nice enough will literally stay on the phone with you for a couple of minutes and will tell you what they need. It will basically tell you how to lure them in when you're prospecting. Okay, and we're gonna get that in a second. Number 9, seriously, man, clean up your Facebook profile. Okay, clean up your Facebook profile. Every single one of us, I hope so, has a Facebook profile, and not everybody has their profile cleaned up. Make sure it looks professional, man. Don't have drunken photos on your, on your timeline. It doesn't serve anybody to see those pictures. You can keep them to yourself. Number 10 is to connect with people on LinkedIn. Okay, is to connect with people on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very, very good platform to be using nowadays. And if you know how to do it the right way, you can have a lot of prospects come to you, you know, for you to get on a call with right from LinkedIn. There's a tool, I haven't written it down on the board, but it's called Meet Leonard. Okay, Meet Leonard. Just type it in Google, you should be able to come up with the tool. And if you go on YouTube and type in any tutorials, they'll basically show you what it is. It's an automation tool. What I like to do with this stuff is automate, you know, anything that I can. Now the phone calls, you will have to get on yourself, okay? But anything else, you can literally, you know, automate using softwares and other external tools, okay? Now step 11 is install hunter.io. This is an extension of Google Chrome, so you need to have a Google Chrome in order for you to use it. I'm not going to tell you and I'm not going to go into great details about every single one of them. You can go ahead and do your own research, but basically what it is it's an email scraper, okay? So you can go to individual websites in your industry, and as soon as you have it installed, in the right upper corner, you will see the icon. As soon as you click it, you'll be able to scrape every single email that's associated with that domain. Number 12, start prospecting, okay? You need to start looking for websites that are in your industry. 13, you need to actually start scraping emails. For the scraping emails, this is manually, by the way. This is quality emails, okay? Obviously, it takes a lot longer, but they're quality. You can either go with that one, or you can install, I think it was called Box Hunter or something like that. You can find any sort of email scraping tools on the market and just give it a go, all right? Start prospecting, yeah, scrape emails, of course. You need to build your own email script, okay? That's number 14. So you need to pick something that it's related to the problems that people in your industry are having and how you can solve them. Now, to give you a little clue, I didn't have a space there to write the whole, you know, a whole email script for y'all, but a clue that you can use is always ask a question, okay? So always ask a question within your email script. You can say something like, hey, can you handle a specific amount of, I don't know, buyer leads if you're doing real estate. Does that make sense? So something along those lines. That's why you need to have, this is where the research comes in handy, okay? If you don't know shit about the industry, you won't be able to come up with a good email script, okay? And this is gonna make you or break you, pretty much. All right, so number 15, create an email campaign. All right, so what does that mean? Well, you can use woodpecker.co or mixmax.com. all right? So these are pretty much mail merge softwares that you can start using as well. They'll make your life so much easier. Okay, you can just upload like large lists of emails into those softwares, and you can basically just go send those emails Monday to Friday or Monday to Thursday, doesn't really matter, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and it will do that for you. You won't have to go log in and send emails one by one. Those softwares will do that for you. If you're not sure what phone script to have, I'll put in my my Facebook profile link. Just hit me up, just say that you've watched the video, and I'll gladly help you out. Okay, I'll help you out with the phone script and anything that you might need help with. I'm just sick and tired. The reason why I created all this is so that I'm just sick and tired of people trying to sell you bullshit where it's actually so damn simple. Okay, now 17, invite prospects to a phone call. Your goal when you're reaching out to people via email or any other means, might be LinkedIn as well, is to get them on the phone call. You can't sell them on LinkedIn or, via email. You cannot do that. You have to get on a call. So this is your next step. You need to invite prospects to a phone call. Doesn't matter what question they might have, your answer should always end with invitation to a phone call. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Number 18, have a proposal ready. Now this is dead easy. You can go to any website. You can Google it. You can go to how to come up with a proposal, and you can pretty much get that done. And number 19, make changes to the email script when necessary. Now, when you see that you're not getting enough traction, of course you wanna see what's not working. You go back to the whiteboard and like, okay, well, how about I change this? Now, don't change the entire thing, okay? Make sure that, for example, if you're not, that's why it's good to have a software where you can track your open rates and see, who's been opening your emails, what's the percentage rate, and you can have all the statistics there. That's why it's good to have, softwares like that. If you, for example, so how do you make changes to the email scripts? Well, if you're not getting enough open rates, you know that the subject line needs to go, basically. You need to change the subject line in order for you to get more interest. So number 20 should have been, you need to call G Suite on the second or third week from using your account. And the reason why is because at the very beginning, nobody will tell you this, but you only have about 50 emails to work with per account. So that means that you can only send out about 50 to 60, 70 emails a day to new prospects, right? To cold prospects that actually have a chance of landing into their inbox instead of their spam folder. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Okay? If something doesn't work, you go back to the drawing board and you find out why it's not working. Okay? If you have any questions at all, okay, I want you to reach out to me. I'm gonna put the link in the description on my Facebook profile link. Just reach out to me. Just say, hey, I watched your video. It was shit, but I still decided to reach out. Let's wrap up that video. I'll see you again soon.